Fire away.
Last week you said we might have seen what was going on, but I don't think any of us had seen that Sterling was the right guard. So,
well, I mean,
gave us too much credit.
We, well, you know, I mean, all four of those guys are going to have to play. Riley Spencer and Randall Dent. So as of right now, we, you know, Aslam, you know, because of the depth chart, Aslam's going to be in there, you know, starting out the game. So, you know, but all four of them are going to have to play.
Sure. What's he? I mean, what went into that final decision to put him there at guard? I mean, Coach talked a little about, you know, Gavin deserving to start, but he's obviously flexible too, right?
Yeah, he's flexible. I mean, you know, we just we felt that he gave us the best chance at this point to have success on the right side.
Okay. Does he have experience at that position, or has he primarily been a tackle?
No, I think he played some guard when he was in high school and in junior college. He played mostly tackle, but you know, he's got good size, and you know, he's right now, you know, he's a big road grader, so we're excited about, you know, seeing what he can do.
You know, Coach said Aslam lost quite a bit of weight, close to 20 pounds since he's gotten here. But I mean, he's still a pretty big kid. I mean, you don't see a lot of guys that size playing on the interior of the line. I mean, does that pose any problems, or you know, or give you any advantages?
Well, you know, like I said, I think all four are going to have to play. So, you know, we're gonna you know, give him an opportunity to get in there and, you know, be a powerful guy at the point of attack. And you know, so you know, we're hoping that he gives us a little bit more push at that point.
Last week you said that you know, it's hard for you to wait for the season. You know, right here we are less than a week. What emotions are you going through? You nervous, excited for this Saturday?
I'm nervous and excited. You know, I'm nervous. You know, as the week goes on, you know, you get more excited. I think early in the week you're nervous because you want to make sure that you dotted all the I's and crossed all the T's. But you know, we're working hard, battling away, and you know, we got to keep getting better and better and better each day. I mean, you know, you can never rest on your laurels. There's so many good football teams, and we just have to you know, make sure that, you know, we're doing everything we possibly can to have success. And you know, as a coach, you're just nervous to make sure that stuff's happening.
How much rapport have you seen between your offensive line and Dane Christ?
Yeah, you know, I think that there's a good relationship between those guys. I think that you know, their goal is to make sure that he stays healthy as long as possible, stays clean, and gives him the best opportunity to have success. So yeah, that's very, very important to them. And you know, Dane has a good rapport with all of them, and I think they communicate very well.
In this sport, are guys who are good in practice your best guys in practice, the best guys on game day, or will you learn something maybe about some of these?
You know what? I'm sure that we'll learn some things about people, and you know, some people shine brighter when the lights are on. But you know, I think we have a good feel for what the guys are going to do. Coach has done a good job of putting these guys in all kinds of different situations. You know, we've run you know, all kinds of different situations. We've run all kinds of different you know, plays, and you know, there's probably nothing that we're going to see on Saturday that we haven't at least seen already. So yeah, it's going to be, it'll be fun to watch them compete.
When you have a line where one side is so much more experienced and maybe talented than the other, what are some things you do to help the other side?
Well, I mean, without giving away some stuff, I mean, obviously you know, you have to make sure that you're aware of some of your strengths, some of your weaknesses, and you know, being aware of the strengths and weaknesses gives you an opportunity to make sure that you know that you have a plan for that.
The Big 12 being such a spread league, when you can put such a big offensive line on the field, what kind of advantage is that with maybe some teams going to some smaller defenders to try to match up with that spread?
Well, you know, I really, you know, my experience in the Big 12 is very limited. So, you know, all I could go by is, you know, I think with our offense, we're trying to find the right people to fit into each spot to give us an opportunity to go ahead and have some success. So we're not really too worried about what everybody else is doing at this point. We're just kind of worried about getting the right people in the right spots, trying to do the right things, and hopefully we've done that.
What do you know about the front seven of South Dakota State and kind of what they do well? And
They're very quick, very agile. They move around a lot. They don't stay in one spot. So we're going to have to, really be cognizant of where they're at, and by watching film, understand the different stunts and the different twists and the different movement that they do. So we've been watching a lot of film on them, and we expect them to move around because they're a little bit smaller than we are. So they're going to take advantage of their speed.
Have you given Trey any advice this week?
No, I've been too worried about those guys. I'm going to pat him on the back and wish him a lot of luck. I'm really proud of Trey. He's a guy that he coached in high school that has stepped up and done a nice job for us at camp. But I haven't given him any advice. I'm just kind of sludging along with all the other coaches. But I'm really excited to watch him if he has an opportunity to play, to see what he can do.
Coach Weiss said he's been one of the most pleasant surprises this training camp. Has that surprised you at all? Or?
Well, yeah, I mean, as far as surprise, yeah, a little bit. Here's a young guy that we really didn't know what we were going to get when he came in, but he's really worked hard, and he has dedicated himself to being the best that he possibly can. Started in the summer, so with Coach Holsopel's workout program, he's done a great job of getting big and fast, and we're excited about having him.